Okay, now listen to me. You're different, you like doing things in your own way, you like figuring out things in a different way, you like doing things the hard way, you're not programmed to do things people always do or feel like doing, but instead you have to do things to break the generational curse. You portray yourself as the black sheep, you portray yourself as the scapegoat, you portray yourself as that person who's just different. My friend, let me tell you one thing. This video is not a mistake. Definitely this video is for you. And if you're watching this video, it's never a mistake. You click to this video because you know that you're different and you're unique in your way. You're unique in a different way. And that's good. That's the first thing I want to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with being unique. Ain't nothing wrong with being different. I see a lot of fellas are caught up on why someone is different, why someone is not doing things like what other people are doing. And I'm here to tell you this, my guy, I'm here to tell you this, fella, that if you're walking this journey, if you're trotting this journey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you should be rude. I'm not saying you should go, bragging about things. I'm not here to tell you that. That's your own things to discover. That's your own mess if you ruined your life already. Things are actually in your favor. You are different. You think in a different way. Why? Because you're destined for something big. You're destined for something great. I'm telling you the truth, bro. The reason why you are a black sheep, the reason why you are someone who's different, someone who's unique, is because you are here for a bigger mission. You're here for something bigger. You believe in yourself. You believe that you can actually, achieve the impossible. You actually believe that you can be the first one to be a millionaire in your family. You believe in that so bad that you don't want anything to ruin your things. You don't want anything that's coming your way. You would actually remove it. No obstacle can stand your way. I'm talking to you. Your dreams are actually, big. You dream big and people might be intimidated by it, Why? Because at times they have not yet, or they've never done it before, or they feel like you can do it or you can make it, right? But deep inside, you know that you actually the one. You actually, here for a bigger mission, and the bigger mission is there for you. So if you believe that you are here on a bigger mission, you're here to do something, to better yourself or to actually better the generation, to come. Because actually you're breaking the generational curse. So what does it mean? It definitely means that the future coming behind you, the future yet to be generated, won't have to suffer or won't have to, go through these traumas and everything. Actually, you want to break all these generational curses, fellas, right? Stick with me here, bro, because you're actually on a bigger mission. And not everyone is going to be aligned with your goals. Not everyone is going to be aligned with your chip-chap, yet talks. When you say this, not everyone is going to listen to you. Why? Because what you're saying is delusional. What you're saying is not real. They believe it's not real. You are the only person who can control whatever you imagine in your mind, right? So your imagination, people can say you're actually insane. I'm telling you the truth, bro. It can be family, it can be friends, whatever. People can see you as that someone who's delusional, that someone who's always high on his ambitions and goals, which is not bad to me. I see it as something great. Why? Because you're actually, taking yourself on a higher pedestal, right? You're seeing yourself on the top, you're seeing yourself as that person who can actually conquer. Now stay with me, fellas. Now stay with me, because a lot of fellas out there, they give up so easily. Let's say you want to go to the gym, right? A healthy body gives you a healthy mindset. You start the first day, the first, second day, you go, the third day you go, and you feel like you can't do it anymore. You just feel like you can't do it anymore. Why? Because it's hard, right? But you as the black sheep, you always win in the end. Why? Because you're different. Even the appearance, the look is different. I'm telling you, everything about you will be different, right? This video is not here to promote no black sheep, no what, fellas. This video is just to alert or to remind you of the things you already know. I'm telling you, bro. So, being a black sheep can actually be to your advantage. And at the same time, can also be to your disadvantage. Why? Because at times, people might see you as if you are insane. People might see you as if you are rude. People might see you as if you don't like taking orders from people. although it might be true, some of it, but most of it is you see things in a different way. You see things in a way people can see, right? And if you might try to portray these things to the people might not understand, right? And it might frustrate you to the extent that you'll be like, no, like you have this vision within yourself, right? God created us in his own image. We can all agree on that one, right? And the more you accept that deep down in your heart, deep down in your mind, the moment you accept that, fellas, everything about you starts to change. You start creating things, fellas, right? You start seeing things in a different way. And people might be intimidated by it. People might see it as if it's not worth it. But at the end, you win. So, bro, what am I saying? I'm saying if your ambitions are actually high, if you see yourself as the scapegoat, if you see yourself as that person who actually can win or conquer, bro, never stop. Never stop. Never let anyone come and pull you down from, achieving your dreams or your goals. Why? Because they're too high. Just because you can't reach them. That's what they think. You have to lock in. You have to do things the right way. You're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but you can't start. Why? Because you're afraid of criticism. You're afraid that, damn man, it's hot. It's definitely hot. You're afraid that people actually laugh at you. Mind you, bro, I've been locking in these videos lately. It's been a year and some days. I've been consistent on posting these videos. I'm on my grind, bro. I'm on my grind. And I am the first one actually to have a YouTube channel in my family, right? But what does it mean? I'm actually setting pace for the future generation to come, for them to understand that it's actually possible. So I have to be the first one to actually break this generational curse. Now stay with me. I'm not saying things were never done in my family before. No. I'm not saying things were never done in my bloodline before. No. But all I'm saying is I'm trotting my own road. I'm doing things I feel like doing and things I don't feel like doing. You get what I'm saying, fellas? That's why I'm in great physique. That's why I'm always constantly posting these videos on YouTube. Why? Because I know a lot of fellas out there are not consistent. I know a lot of fellas out there can do it. Why? Because they're afraid. They're afraid of criticism. They're afraid that people will judge them. But man, I go against all odds. Even if people laugh at me, if even people laugh at my videos, laugh at the quality, laugh at whatever. Fellas, I can't stop with that. I see that as fuel. The gas is on full, bro. Let's go anyway. I'm actually fueled right now. Give me anything, bro. I can withstand the pressure. I'm telling you the truth, bro. I can withstand the pressure. You can comment whatever you want in the comment section, bro, and see me tomorrow still posting the same videos. Why? Because I have a vision, I have a dream, I have a goal, I have things I'm chasing. I understand that I'm here on a bigger mission. I understand that I'm here for a bigger purpose, right? And one of the bigger purpose and the bigger mission is to serve God. And if I can portray God in a unique way, if I can portray God in a way that's pleasing and that's welcoming and I feel comfortable with, man, I can never stop. I can never stop. I need that fuel. So keep laughing at me as I'm growing. One day it will make sense. It might not make sense right now. It might not make sense right now. But I'm telling you it will. Eventually it will. Why? Because I won't give up. Why? Because I have this vision you're not seeing. Why? Because I'm not afraid to take chances. I'm not afraid to go. I'm not afraid to try. Right? Even if people say it's not possible, let me try. And if it's not possible, don't think I'll give up. No, I'll keep pushing. I'll keep hitting the same spot. I'm telling you, bro. That's the secret. That's the thing you need to do. That's the only thing you definitely need to do. But if you're that crybaby, if you're that person, who's going to keep saying, it's not good for me, I don't feel like doing it, and people will always say, you have to do what you feel, bro. You might as well want to reconsider that before your dream dies. Remember when you were growing up as a little child, you had visions, you had dreams you want, right? You always said you wanted to do this, you always said you wanted to have this, you always say you wanted to do this. But when those things actually happen, when you actually achieve those things, you definitely don't want to keep going. or even if you don't achieve those things, you don't feel like wanting to try again. Why? Because you're afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of criticism. Afraid that people will judge you. Bro, everyone will definitely judge you either way. One way or another, they don't give a solitary shit about you. They don't give a damn about what you're doing, right? So you focus on yourself, you keep yourself moving forward, bro. Never lose hope, never lose faith, and keep trotting your road. Simple as that. I'm telling you, bro. Never let anyone define your destiny. Never let anyone define who you're going to be when you grow up, or who you're going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. You have to see in your mind, have this picture, vision it so vividly that you want to actually touch it. Whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. I'm telling you, I read that quote in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I read that quote, and from that day I read that quote, it's stuck in my head. And everywhere I go, I always say this: whatever I can see in my mind, no one can actually, drag me down, or no one can actually make me not see it or achieve it. I will definitely achieve it. Why? Because I'm seeing it in my mind, and I'm seeing that there's a way to actually project it on ground. Simple as that. That's the mindset you should actually have as a human being. That's the mindset you should actually have to conquer. That's why the black sheep always wins in the end. Why? Because he's too delusional. He's seeing things that people are not seeing. He's over ambitious. He dreams big, and dreaming big will make you a millionaire. Dreaming big will make you achieve the great things. Being a millionaire, what am I saying, bro? Definitely I'll be a millionaire, and I'll come back to this video when I actually reach my first milli. Keep this, and I'm telling you the truth, bro. You should actually have these positive affirmations within yourself. Where do I come from? Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe, maybe there are no millionaires, or they are millionaires but there are not many. I'll be one of those. I'll be in that top 1%. Why? Because I'm seeing it in my mind each and every time. It might not be tomorrow, it might not be after 10 years, it might not be after 20 years, but eventually I'll become a millionaire. I'm telling you the truth, bro. So you should be delusional. You should see these things in a positive way. You should see these things as they are in your mind, and start elevating, start growing, bro. 2025, and you have to be locked in. You don't need to be told that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. If you do this, it makes you feel this way, And nowadays, the Gen Z, right? The Gen Z, I don't feel like there's still this alpha masculinity thing going on worldwide, right? But the Gen Z are now taking control, are taking over, right? Not saying that the alpha males are actually not working or they're not there, but they're few, and it's a challenge actually to us. It's a challenge, fellas. Why? Because you have to instill these masculinity traits within yourself, whereby you do these things even if you feel like not doing it. You don't feel like going to the gym, but instead you go, you do your gym, you do your workouts, you finish. And after finishing those workouts, I'm telling you, you have this feeling within you, this burning sensation that tells you that you've done it. So until next time, fellas, always keep this in your mind, that if you are the black sheep, eventually you'll win. But you won't win without working. Disclaimer. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work 100. Even when people are not watching you, you're definitely working, bro. I'm telling you, eventually you will win. Eventually you will break the generational curses, because you're trying to set a new system apart from the program, or apart from the system that used to run within the family, the tradition, or whatever. And always respect your parents. Never disrespect them. Always see them as your parents, right? But there are some things you have to do. There are some things you definitely have to do. I'm telling you, bro. So keep moving, keep pushing, and never lose hope, never lose sight, fellas. Until next time, bro. I'm out.